All right, guys, I am back. Hope you all are doing well, and welcome new subscribers and welcome back. I don't want to say old subscribers, but you know what I mean. All right, so today we're going to work on the cover for the Altered book, and just a refresher, it's with Nikki's Naturalist Kit. And then, as I told you in a couple of videos ago, my friend that had the brick and mortar store gave me a ton of inks and like ink pads and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to test them out. The ones that she gave me are the Harmony Spectrum Noir ink pads. And these are water reactive dyes for blending and distressing. So the colors that I have are the Silent Night, and that's a blue color, and then the Straw Bale, which is like a cream color. Then we have the Plum Pudding, and then the Smoked Pearl, and then the Plum Jam. And I am just going to play. I have never, ever had these inks. I've never used them. From what I understand, they're water-based, but then you have to heat set them, I think. I just went to the website, to the Spectrum Noir website, and they have it to where everything's kind of listed out on what it is and like where to find it. So, and I just I'm just using like cheap dollar store ink, or not, makeup blenders, sorry. And so I'm just going to take it in here and just kind of start dabbing some of my colors in there. And again, we're just playing. So in worst case scenario, we don't like what we have, we'll just paint it. Don't ever be afraid to just try stuff, okay? And then the ink blender that I'm going to be using is just a water pen that Emily sent me for my birthday, that came with like the ink or the alcohol inks, and we might end up using some of the alcohol inks too. I'm not sure. I have a plan in my mind, and I'm not sure how it's going to portray. After I get done putting my colors on, I'm going to stamp with leaves, I think. Again, it's kind of, I don't want to say like open season, but basically, yeah, open season. We're just seeing what we get with these. We're just having a play at them. And I am going to want some brown, so I'm going to have to use a little bit different ink sets for those. So we'll get this one set to where we like it. Okay, and again, this is just an ink brush, and I believe that they use these in, I'm just going to put a couple of drops in here, see what we get. See how reactive they are? Ooh, that might have been a little more than I was thinking. That's all right. Again, we're just playing. Just going to bring some of those waters out. And it's going to look like a big soupy mess, I think, for a little while. I'm not going to worry about coloring the spine because I'm going to cover that with burlap. What I don't want to have happen is it start turning muddy. And so we'll just have to really watch that. So kind of watercolorish. And I might have to add some more pigments in here. I'm not sure. Oh, and I should tell you that I just did the same as I did with the last altered book. I just used the cashew. If you give me a second, let me kind of finish this out. Yeah, I'm starting to get muddy. Okay. I kind of like the way that blue went, so let's add a little more blue down in through here. Seems to dry on its own fairly quick. I do want it a little lighter though, so we might have to throw in some of that that straw to kind of lighten it up in some of the areas. Overall, I'm kind of liking the effect. Like I said, I kind of think I want some browns in there. So I'm going to let that dry out just a little bit on some of these. And I'm going to add some cream, I think, in there. To a little bit of the darker areas. And then we're going to switch out into the resistible inks. Down just a little bit. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay, good so far. And I'm not going to put that back in the ink. So let me cover these really quick. And I know for sure these next ones are definitely heat set. So we may have to apply it and then me come back to like me go heat set it. I'm not going to heat set it on camera. One, because my thing is too loud. And two, because it will warp this plastic piece that I have down. So let's see. This one, these are called Incredible inks. It's a pigment pad. So again, I have no idea how we're going to use it per se. I know that it's heat set and I don't think it's water reactive. So we're going to have to kind of just, I wonder if it turns the colors once you, Again, this is all just, it's not quite what I'm looking for though. Okay, let's see. Let me look in this big box again. Like I said, she hooked me up with all kinds of colors. There's like a red. I could try a little bit of red in there. And it may be that these just don't, and a green. Maybe these just don't come through until you heat set them. I don't know. We are just playing. Let's see, and there's a brown. There's also kind of a brown color. Another little brown. And this one I think is a really dark brown, burnt brass. Okay. Let's just play. Let's just get into it. So, and then I'll show it a little bit closer, and then I'll try to remember to link or put the website down there. This is where you get these inks from. So, I'm thinking these have got to be heat set, like to turn the colors it needs to turn, so to speak. Patsy's probably watching this going, oh, you poor girl, what are you doing? No, she wouldn't. She'll give me suggestions, though. Okay. Let's try this one is called the Desert Peach. Use the other side of that sponge so that we don't run out of sponges. And that one's not really showing up, so. Let's see what this one is. This one is a Ancient Earth. I think we'll have to be careful with this one, because I think it might be really dark. Ooh, that is very dark. Okay. I'm just barely laying it in there. Okay. And this one is the olive green. No, khaki dust. The olive green's the other one, I think. Doesn't really seem to be going in there very well, but we'll see. Okay, a little bit up in this corner. Okay, I think I'll use the other side of that one for this darker green. This one is cocktail olive. I am terribly curious to see how this is really going to turn out, if it's going to be a red hot mess or not. If any of you guys have used these pigmented inks before and you have suggestions, please do not hesitate to give me some direction. Okay, I do want a little bit of red, I think, in there. And then we'll add some of these other orangier colors over the top of it. And if I'm using them completely wrong, don't hesitate to tell me, hey. I mean, obviously do it gently, but... Okay. And then this one is terracotta. Ooh, I do like that color. And you can't the camera's probably not going to pick it up, but that is a very pretty color. Yeah, that's a gorgeous color. It's by far one of my favorites. Okay, I'm going to go for the terracotta. Not the terracotta, my apologies. The, did we already try this one? Maybe I'll put it over the top. Yeah, the Harvest Gold. I think I already tried that one. I think I'll put it over the top. And I think this was the one I was using for that. They do move. So maybe this is where I can kind of blend down some of the ones. Oh, that does look nice. Okay. Okay. All right, now I'm thinking I'm going to look back in my box here and see if there's a kind of another little brown maybe that we can kind of tone down just a little bit more into kind of more naturally. There's black. And a blue. What is this one? Purple eggplant, probably not. Bold black, midnight blue, maple cream, and I wonder what would happen if we added some of that in there. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? Might as well. So this one is the Patina Beauty. Oh, wow, that's an incredible color, isn't it? Oh, I'm really glad I didn't skip that one. Oh, gorgeous. Wow. Wow, that's a pretty color. Okay, I do still want a little bit of a brown. So let's go back to this one, which was the Burnt Brass. That was that really dark one, I think, isn't it? No. That one. Okay, now I'm gonna go heat set this and see what we get. So I will be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back and it is heat set. And I gotta tell you, I know the camera is never gonna do it justice, but it is very cool and very grungy. So what I brought now is my brown stays on, Timber Brown stays on. And now we're going to stamp some leaves all the way around this cover. And we're just going to see if we end up liking it. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. We're just going to see. I've never done anything like this before, so you're along for a ride. Okay, not a perfect stamp. That's all right though, right? Turn it this way. Yeah, I'm not getting the middle of that thing. That's all right, because we kind of want it to fade into the background. Let's see, some more leaves. I used to have this really big thing of leaves, and I don't know what I did with it. I may have to pause it to go look at my other stamp sets. And maybe I'm not getting enough ink because I'm not putting ink on solidly like that, like I was holding it. Okay, like that. So that must have been what I was doing. Okay, I believe it or not, I am really okay with it not stamping fully, like just giving me skeletons. Okay, here's one. I'm gonna have to probably pause this and go get my other leaf stamp. I thought they were in there, but in this pile, but nope. Or maybe we won't need it. I don't know. I didn't even check again. Are you guys seeing this? Yeah, okay. I was kind of hoping too for like the skeleton part where it like shows through, if that makes any sense. A lot of ink left on that one. Here's another little leaf. And again, all of these stamps come from Tuesday mornings. I don't have a lot of like really fancy ones, so to speak. Sorry, I'm not very talkative, guys. I'm just really focused on getting these stamped in there. And I apologize, guys. I'm going to have to pause you again because I know I have more leaves. I really would like a lot of leaves in there. Okay. Stamp that off really quick. I'm not done with it. I just want to go find that other leaf. So here's one here, but yeah, let me go find that other little leaf pack and I'll be right back. Okay, I finally found it. So yeah, apparently when I put them away last time, I double-sided my cling stamps when I cleaned them and didn't realize that because I was like, no, those are the butterflies. And I got to looking closer and no, there is definitely stamps on the back side of that. I cannot remember for the life of me if I asked if you guys were doing okay. I hope everybody is. We are doing actually surprisingly well here. I know in a few videos I've told you about the forest fires. They seem to, for right now, be pretty much knocked down, which is good because there's all kinds of like peaks and valleys and stuff that it was going into. So the fact that it's calmed down is great. Oh yeah. I don't know if anybody else is liking this cover, but man, I sure am. I don't know what else we're going to do with it right this second because I have some other things I want to try with it. But, yeah, I'm not going to lie. This is probably one of my favoriteest covers I've ever made. I was wondering if there might be, here's another little fern type one here. Kind of a maple one. There's kind of a half leaf. Maybe we'll give that one a try around some of the edges. And I guess I don't really care if they're kind of overlapping either. I like that leaf too. Yeah, I do like this leaf. It's one of my favorites, I think. Yep. I think in some of these spots that are naked in the middle, I think I'll just stamp over the top of them and see what we get. Yeah, kind of puts in a layered look there. Okay. And I think I'll stamp that off. And then use that one. So I want to try this one. I don't know if I've ever stamped with this one here. Kind of thinking on the edge. That's interesting. Maybe like right here. I don't even know if that'll show with the burlap or not. Okay, and then there's a smaller one. Oh, that one's kind of a whole one, I think. We'll try it. We'll see, right? I don't think I've ever used this one either. It's kind of a side leaf too. But it might be too much. We'll see. That's crazy about that one. Okay. All right, now, do we want to add a few more? Do I have any more tiny ones? I don't think that I do. Here's an interesting one, but I think it's too big. I'll have to use that one on the back. This one, I don't think I've ever used this one either. Okay, I think maybe a couple more and then it's done. Okay, I think I want that little bitty leaf in a couple of these little. Okay, and then maybe one up here. And then one down here. Then I think we'll call it good for the stamping. Okay. Just gonna lay these up over here. And then I'll go clean them in a little bit. Set those aside. Okay, I'm liking it so far. It does seem a little busy. So I was thinking because I think I can change it if I don't like it later. Like, since it's water-based, I was thinking, what if we put a little bit of this one, and I don't think I don't know what I did with the other sponge. So we're just gonna get a new sponge. Oh yeah. I don't actually think I want any water over the top of this right now anyways. Which means that I'll have to dry this one again. Guys, I'm so excited. I love this. I love this cover. I think I might have to order some of those lighter spectrum colors. Oh, look at how it's just bringing out those underneath tones. These are so cool. Wow. Oh my goodness. I love that. Oh. So cool. And then I think this burlap on the side is going to finish it out pretty nicely. What do you think? Oh yeah. All right, let me go heat set that. And then actually, why don't we'll just call it a video for this one. And then when I come back, we'll just finish out this. And then I think we might want like a book plate maybe, or something from the kit as kind of more of a focal point, like right in here. We might use one of the graphics. I'm not sure. We'll just see. All right, guys, I will see you in tomorrow's video. All right, bye, guys.